What if there were a football coach who said, this year we're going to learn how to block, and then next year we're going to learn how to tackle, and then next year we're going to learn how to run the ball, and then the year after that we're going to learn how to pass the ball? You would say, what? This is a coach that is not interested in winning games. There's too much stuff spread out over too much time. We want to win the climate game. Thank you for those of you who voted for the 100% renewable energy resolution. But we need to multitask. We need to have several projects going at once if we want to win the climate game. For those who think we don't want to win the climate game, you've got 97% of scientists versus the oil companies. Don't tell me that that there's equal weight between the two. But we have LG&E lobbying against residential rooftop solar. Are you willing to stand up for the citizens of Louisville versus LG&E? We have LG&E wanting to build more pipelines build pipelines for Jim Beam, but then Jim Beam doesn't want to pay for the pipeline. Are you willing to stand up for the citizens of Louisville instead of building more and more pipelines with our rate dollars? Are you willing to stand up for the citizens of Louisville versus a food system that serves a few really rich corporations that are food monopolies? We could grow most of our food in this county, or at least a lot of it, and thereby lower our carbon footprint. Are you willing to go to bat for us? Are you willing to go to bat for us versus General Motors and Exxon, who want us to pay $9,000 per year per automobile? Or are you willing to alleviate that by having a functioning train system? Is there even a plan on the books for a train system? If there is, correct me. Last I checked, we're spending all of our federal dollars widening highways. That is not how we are going to win the climate game. Lastly, we have a petrochemical complex going in upriver that is massive carbon footprint and it's going to poison our water. Are you going to go to bat for the citizens of Louisville versus this massive petrochemical complex? And yes, that involves a lot of other governments, and this is city government, but are you willing to go to bat for the citizens of Louisville versus Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the federal government, who are going to poison our water if we let them? I want you to get used to multitasking. There is no downside to this. The Green New Deal will create 3 times as many jobs as the same dollars spent on fossil fuels or defense. Are you willing to go to bat for the citizens of Louisville so that to make life better for us and to allow for a habitable planet for ourselves and our children? An uninhabitable planet is decades away if we stay on our present course. It's not that far away. Thank you.